Here with UIC head coach Mike Dee after the Flames knock off Chicago State 2-1 in the series finale. Coach, one of the things you always talk about is this team, never believes it's out of a game at any point. You gave up one run early going today, but you kept battling, able to get a run across in the seventh, run across in the eighth. Just talk about the resolve that the team showed.
Well, we really talk a lot about just playing all 9 innings, and we have not, as of yet this year, done a lot of scoring early in the game, which is fine. It doesn't really matter. And we've been in a lot of really close games, and I think our guys are comfortable with that. I thought the key to the game really was Jacob in the second inning. That could have been a really big inning for them, and I thought he really handled himself great and made some quality pitches. And by us escaping that inning and only having one run, really changed the complexion of the game for us. And then, I just thought Jacob did a really nice job, and we got the Chuck out there, and we were able to get that run in and tie it. I think everybody relaxed, because I think we knew that there was a big advantage that we had on the mound compared to what we were going to face, and that's not a criticism of Chicago State. It's just, Chuck and Alex are pretty good, and and when we made a couple moves there and got a shortstop that hasn't been out there in a while, and of course he gets 3 ground balls hit to him in one inning, and he handled it flawlessly. And I thought the at-bat by Josh Figueroa, who hasn't had an at-bat in a couple weeks, comes in and hits the sacrifice fly to drive in that tying run. So there was a lot of really good stuff out there. And shoot, in these conditions, it's hard to score. It really is. Anything you hit up in the air is just going to hang up there. So I thought it was a great series. I thought they played great. I thought we played pretty well. And I think it was a really good rehearsal for next week in the conference play.
One of the things you mentioned a minute ago was just playing in the close games, and you have had quite a few close games this year. Do you think that comes from just experience, or just being the type of players that are comfortable in any situation?
Well, I think it's something we talk about all the time, like literally every day, and that's being able to relax and continue to do your job and deal with failure and not get sidetracked by it, move on to the next pitch. And I thought Scott Oda's at bat late was a perfect example of it. He had a really bad swing to get a second strike, and he was able to move past it and get a base hit up the middle. And so I think our guys are pretty resilient. They do a pretty good job of that.